In today's news, new Mr. and Miss HLSCC crowned. Joy Victor signs to Trojans team. Red Cross sharpens disaster response skills. BVI'S Anti-Stigma Be Mindful campaign recognized globally. First VI cop Vernon Malone laid to rest. One VI Music Fest weekend is loading. Public engaged at the airport expansion survey. We have the details of this and so much more when 284 News returns.
He hit me. Will CG cover this?
Don't worry. Remember when I was in that competitive arm wrestling circuit? Three-time champion, baby! I did feel bad crushing all those arms and dreams. So I took them all out for ice cream, and then we got crushed. Anyway, CG handled my claims fast.
That explains the arm.
The best cover for the best value. CG Insurance. Good like that.
There are many ways to enjoy life, like so many ways to count on Popular.
Hello everyone and welcome to this edition of 284 News. It is Monday, June 24th, 2024. You're watching 284 News and I'm honored, Ron Grant, to be bringing you the latest out of Tortola in the Virgin Islands. A happy Monday is wished to each and every one of you. Thank you so much for joining us. Beginning our newscast on the local scene here in Tortola, Virgin Islands, the HLSCC Community College celebrated the crowning of its new ambassadors in the dazzling pageant held on Sunday, June 23rd. Jezediah Leonard and Malachi Levins emerged victorious as Miss and Mr. HLSCC respectively, an event themed Cultivating Excellence. Leonard dominated the competition, securing awards for Miss Popularity, Intellect, Best Businesswear, and Best Ambassadorial Presentation. Her fellow contestants also shone, with Alyssa Hawley winning Best Evening Wear and Best Talent, while Tanya Warner was named Miss Photogenic. Now in the men's category, Levins swept multiple titles, including Mr. Photogenic, Best Businesswear, Best Evening Wear, Best Ambassadorial Presentation, Intellect, and Mr. Popularity. Shamoy Davis impressed the audience and judges with his performance, earning the Best Talent Award. The pageant showcased the diverse talents and poise of all contestants, embodying the spirit of excellence cultivated at HLSCC. As the newly crowned ambassadors, Leonard and Levins will represent the college in various capacities throughout the coming year. Congratulations to both on their success. Virgin Islander women's basketball player Joy Victor has signed with the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology Trojans for the 2024-2025 season. The announcement was made on the team's social media pages on Friday, officially welcoming Victor to the Canada-based team. The SAIT Trojans women's basketball team concluded their recent season 7th in the Southern Division of the Alberta Colleges Athletic Conference, finishing with a 9-12 record. Victor joins the Trojans from Keanu College Huskies, where she played 20 games, averaging 9.9 points and 6.2 rebounds per game with a 40.8% field goal percentage. In an interview with 284 Media, Victor shared her reasons for signing with Trojans. She said, with one more year of college basketball eligibility, she chose SAIT, the biggest school she's ever attended, as they offered a full scholarship, a guaranteed job on campus, and a championship-looking forward squad. Now, Victor also revealed her academic plans, having recently graduated with a bachelor's degree in business management from Keanu College.
Yes, well, it feels amazing to sign to SAIT and get back into the college basketball season after missing a year. You know, previously, last year, I didn't get the chance to showcase my talents. You know, I was shut down by my old coach. And since then, I've been working and staying fit, waiting for my opportunity once more to grace the college basketball stage, because the end goal is to go pro, and I want to finish out all my college basketball years before going there. But I'm excited, the goal is to win a championship before this is all over, and I feel like this is the best chance that I have to do that with this team. The team that, SAIT have this year is very talented, very athletic, very fast. and competitive. I feel like I fit right in. The girls are amazing. I love them already. You know, they make me feel welcome. You know, this is going to be the biggest school I've ever attended as well, in one of the best cities in Canada. And I'm already enjoying it. I should be moving, soon to start training more with the team. But for right now, I'm still coaching and getting the younger, girls ready for that college basketball scene as well. But, I'm excited and I can't wait to, let everyone see what I've been working on because, I haven't been playing around. I've been just waiting for my time to shine once again. And I think now is the time. So thank you so much for asking.
Victor's addition to the Trojans is expected to bring valuable experience and skill to the team as they aim for a stronger performance in the upcoming season. Her decision to join SAIT highlights her commitment to both her athletic as well as academic aspirations, marking a significant step in her basketball career. Congratulations to Miss Victor. Viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Hi, my name is Judy, VI Motors Operations Assistant, and today I'm here with Ding, one of our mechanics, and we are going to show you how you can check your engine oil level, as it's an essential part in maintaining your engine's health. First, let's pop the hood. Here's the oil dipstick. We'll pull it out, wipe it clean with a cloth, reinsert it, and pull it out again to get an accurate oil level reading. As you can see, the oil level should be between the minimum and maximum markers on the dipstick. If it's below the minimum, it's time to add some oil. Checking your oil level is simple yet a crucial task. Make sure to do it regularly to keep your engine running smoothly. And remember, if you're not sure about your vehicle's specific oil requirements, always consult your owner's manual or a professional mechanic at VI Motors. We offer a diverse range of top quality engine oils, so visit us at Dove's Bottom or our location at Patch Point, Virgin Gorda, or call us at 494-2496 or visit us on our website at www.vimotors.com.
At Partners for Kids, your child's health and happiness are at the heart of everything we do. We've been the trusted medical home for children and adolescents up to 18 years old. And now, we are excited to welcome a new member to our family of healthcare professionals. Introducing Dr. Aisha Maxwell, our new family practitioner. Dr. Maxwell brings a wealth of experience and deep passion for pediatric and adult care, ready to join our team in providing first-rate health services to your family. At Partners for Kids, we believe in a collaborative approach to healthcare. With partners in occupational therapy and clinical psychology, Partners for Kids, where caring is just the beginning. Visit us at Road Reef Plaza, Tortola, open Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Call us at 284-444-5437 or reach out at info@partnersforkids.com to learn more.
Welcome back, viewers, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on the local scene, in a proactive move to bolster community resilience, the British Virgin Islands Red Cross volunteers underwent comprehensive disaster response training last week, led by Mr. Jason Lyons of the American Red Cross. The annual program covered critical areas including voluntary supervision, advanced first aid resource, mobilization, and flood response. The intensive week-long session culminated in a realistic disaster simultaneous session on Saturday, June 22nd, putting the volunteers' newly honed skills to the test. Take a look.
So, give me your full name and designation to start.
Good morning. My name is Maureen Fraser, and I am the Deputy Disaster Manager of the BVI Red Cross.
Awesome. Give us some recap of what happened this morning, what the energy was like, and what was able to take place.
The energies were heightened. It was anticipation of the culmination of all the training that we put in place during the week, and now we had to put that training into practice. and we were able to hone in our skills. We were able to sharpen our skills. We were able to improve what we lack confidence in. And in other words, we had a great turnout. Our volunteers was very excited about putting to play what they learned during the course of the week. And it was an excellent training today.
Awesome. And could you speak to the significance of this training being able to take place?
Well, disaster doesn't have an appointment. Disaster can happen anytime, any place, anywhere, any day. And it gives the volunteers that reassurance that they know what they're doing when they are called upon to respond to whatever disaster, mass casualties, whatever it may be that the persons that would need first aid, until we can bridge that gap between them, our treatment on site, and until they can get to the hospital.
Okay, and what would you say was the most significant development to come out of this activity?
The significant development that came out of this activity was we had a supervisory course during the course of the week, and it was enlightened. I was enlightened personally to see that new volunteers took the lead, and they have the potentials to become great leaders after the seasoned ones is no longer a part of Red Cross. It's enlightening to know that we have other persons on our heels to fill those shoes.
Okay, so today we had the first aid simulation where we practiced and executed the skills we learned throughout the week of the training. It's important because we are a volunteer-driven organization, so we equip our volunteers with the skills necessary to respond to any incidents, any disaster. So we are happy that our first aiders came out and were trained and were willing to, exercise the skills that they learned throughout the simulation and the week-long training.
Okay, and can you speak to as well the commitment of the Red Cross to ensuring that the volunteers are trained and that the necessary capacity is present in the BVI to respond to such possible mass casualty events?
Sure. In the Virgin Islands, we are part of the National Committee for Disaster Response. So in any incident, Red Cross can be called out to assist with first aid services. So it's important for us as an organization led by volunteers to have them trained and to maintain the capacity of our volunteers to respond in any disaster. So we want to make sure that ever so often we maintain the training, give them exercises to hone in their skills so that when something does happen, then we can respond effectively. So the Red Cross is committed, and we are very happy that we can train our volunteers and so that they can provide the services when needed.
Good afternoon, good morning everyone. My name is Joash Victor. I'm the new disaster manager here at the BVI Red Cross, where we just take part of a series of trainings or refresher trainings and courses, to advance our skills in case a disaster were to occur.
Okay, tell us a bit more about the training that took place, what would have been learned and the significance of this event.
Right, so we took a series of trainings. Some of the topics that was addressed include, disaster supervisory management, where we all become supervisors. Each member of the Red Cross, each volunteer that you see have the capability of becoming a leader in their own right, so that in case a disaster were to happen, we can rely on each other effectively. Additionally, we had our advanced first aid. So it's a little bit more than the basic first aid that we teach here at the Red Cross. It's a little higher so that, in case of serious mass casualty situations, like a hurricane or anything like that may happen, we can be able to, address the severity of the situation. Additionally, we also did some flood risk management and some flood preparation response. You know, we had a series of floods here recently in the BVI, and you know, we had to get some, you know, professional training on that level as well. So, you know, the Red Cross volunteers are heavily prepared.
Awesome. And what would you say was the response like? About how many participants did we see?
Yeah, throughout the week, it was a week-long learning. We had about, you know, from 15 to 20 participants on each day. You know, they came, we had a fun time, an enjoyable time. We all, you know, we were able to get along with each other, learn from each other, learn each other's weaknesses, other strengths, so that, you know who to lean on in times of emergency. You know, it's very crucial that we know, you know, the team that you have surrounded by you. So we were able to do that this entire week.
Okay. And were there any other agencies outside of the Red Cross that were involved?
Right. So today we had a member from the DDM department. In the future, definitely we would like to have more partners, whether it's fire and police. But so far, we only had the DDM who stepped in today for the simulation exercise, which was pretty great as well.
Awesome. Thank you.
The BVI was recently represented at the Caribbean Public Health Agency's 68th Annual Health Research Conference in St. Lucia, as well as the World Psychiatric Association Conference in Iceland. Dr. Virginia Rubain, director of the Community Mental Health Unit here in the British Virgin Islands, in a recent interview with myself, highlighted the success of the BVI's Anti-Stigma Be Mindful campaign, as well as the success of being represented on the global stage.
So Iceland was pretty exciting, and how we got invited to the World Psychiatric Association's Convention on Stigma and Discrimination is through our Mindful campaign. So the data that we collected from the Mindful campaign was submitted to them to say, hey, here's what we're doing in the Virgin Islands. And they thought it was quite remarkable. And they invited the Virgin Islands to be a part of their plenary. And so I had the opportunity not just to address the countries in the room, but countries around the world, talking about our campaign and the efforts that we make to abolish stigma and discrimination in the territory.
Dr. Rubain shared her experiences dialoguing with much larger countries and what that means for the territory.
You know, I was in denial until I got on the stage. And when I realized that I was sitting with Australia, Austria, the UK and Ireland, Australia in particular, they have been powerhouses in terms of campaigns for stigma and discrimination. And I looked around and I said, oh, tiny Virgin Islands is on the stage with, you know, these world-renowned countries when it comes. And so I was really overwhelmed by the opportunity and by the recognition. We are tiny, but we are mighty.
Indeed.
And so pound for pound, we could go up with the biggest countries who have way more resources than us and present comparable, if not better, data. So I was very, very pleased.
Additionally, she highlighted the success of the BVI's Be Mindful Anti-Stigma campaign in lowering the stigma regarding mental health in the territory, as well as sharing the data with other regional counterparts.
Okay, so we presented at 2 conferences this year. So one of my teams went to St. Lucia to the 68th Annual CARFER conference. CARFER is a Caribbean Public Health Research Agency that is really tasked with gathering data about all the Caribbean countries as it relates to non-communicable and communicable diseases. And so it was an honor to submit an abstract to them and have them say, hey, we like what the Virgin Islands is doing. Come and present this to the rest of the Caribbean. And that was particularly fruitful because you had all the Caribbean countries in one setting and everybody was interested in our campaign. And when we got the red light to go ahead with our pilot campaign, one of the things that I said to the people who were training us in the campaign was that I wanted to take this to the rest of the Eastern Caribbean because, you know, they may not have access to the Mindful, because we had access to the Mindful campaign in the UK. And I think it's something that's beneficial. I think we need to come to the 21st century with our attitudes and our behaviors as it relates to mental health and how we treat people with mental health challenges. Yeah. So I wanted to be sexy all over the Caribbean, to be mentally well.
Yes.
Yeah, so it was very exciting, and the powers that be are interested in hosting CARFA in the BVI next year. So if they do come here, it's going to be an exciting opportunity because we'll have all of these countries on the ground who we can present our campaign to. We also presented at the OECS last October when they were here, the ministerial meeting. And as I said, a lot of countries are interested in what we're doing with our limited resources and understanding why it works.
For the full interview, visit all 284 media platforms. And viewers, up next, we have more on the local scene. We'll be right back after a quick commercial break.
Orange alert! Orange alert! Fire is spreading across the BVI! The fastest, most reliable, and affordable fiber internet service is here for you! Look out for fire in these new locations: Slaney, Duff Bottom, Manual Reef, Seacows Bay, Albion, Hannah's, Palestina, Pleasant Valley, and Havers. Fiber is in your area. Call 444-4444 or visit a CCT store to find out more and bring it home. More locations coming soon.
At Higher BVI, we're not just about business. We're about empowering lives, and that is because we aspire to inspire. By choosing us, you're supporting a company that believes in equal opportunities, diversity, and community growth. Our mission goes beyond profit. It's about providing HR solutions, fostering talent, and leaving a positive impact. Join us in building a better future, a better BVI. Choose Higher BVI, where your support isn't just a transaction, it's a transformation. Together, we're changing lives in these beautiful Virgin Islands.
Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for sticking with us. Continuing on, over the weekend on Saturday, June 22nd, 2024, at the Multipurpose Sports Complex in the Virgin Islands, former legislator and the Virgin Islands' very first local police commissioner, Vernon Malone, was laid to rest. His official funeral followed his lying in state at the House of Assembly of the Virgin Islands on Thursday, June 20th, 2024, a place for which he once served from 2007 to 2011. Following a procession, the funeral began with a pre-service at 9 a.m., which saw tributes by a number of persons who worked with Mr. Malone over the course of his professional career. In delivering the eulogy for Mr. Malone, former legislator, former Attorney General, and sitting QC, Mrs. Adamsia Pensala, OBE, highlighted Malone's significant contributions to the country. Additionally, in his official remarks, Premier Wheatley described Mr. Malone as a nation builder who originally hailed from Longlook Tortola and went on to excel and break barriers for Virgin Islanders. Mr. Malone was laid to rest in Bruce Bay at a family burial ground. The One Virgin Islands Music Festival, to be held on June 28 and 29, 2024, will aim to capture the essence of sand, sea, and soul, offering attendees an immersive experience celebrating music, culture, and most importantly, a sense of community. The lineup integrates a diverse range of musical talents from local sensations to international stars, complete with Grammy Award winners. Ms. Kyla Forbes of One VI Music Festival spoke on the exciting upcoming event.
So on the 28th and the 29th, the BVI public and of course our visitors can enjoy an amazing show on the shores of the beach of King Garden Bay. Now, this is something that, we're bringing back to the beach in King Garden Bay, where many persons enjoyed the BVI Music Fest back then. So we're really and truly just encompassing that vibe.
Okay.
The sand, the sea, and a whole lot of soul.
Love it.
Okay. So we want to talk about the lineup because, of course, persons want to know who are we coming out to see.
Who, what, and when.
Exactly. So we have Michael Tija, we have Protege, there is Massacre, Farmer Nappy, our very own Sister Joyce, Revelation, the Royal, and we have A-Team Band. But for our headliner, we have Mr. Taurus Riley himself.
Ms. Forbes also spoke on the Ultra VIP experience.
Of course, we have an Ultra VIP experience.
Tell us about that.
And our Ultra VIP experience is one like no other.
Real VIP.
Real VIP, okay? And that is $300 for 1 day. And then you get 2 days for $500. Okay. And we want to tell you a little bit about what you're going to get in this VIP experience. You get trolley service to the VIP location. So if you plan to wear heels, we know we have some big steppers, even though we're on the stand, who want to make sure that, you know, we're stepping out big. Then we have an exclusive event entry, a signature VIP welcome, which is always important, exclusive artist meet and greet. Okay. Then we have unlimited food and drinks, a photo memorabilia, head and back neck massage.
Oh, wow, we're really stepping up.
Yes, from Driftwood Spa, okay? Dedicated and fully stocked bar, an exclusive server, and so much more.
Amazing. Traffic routes are also important to note. Ms. Forbes detailed the route and assured high police presence.
Well, definitely it's going to be one-way traffic, as we know. So once you come over the hill, you will continue to, I think we're going to
exit through the west.
Yes. So that's, and then of course, heavy police presence. And we want persons, we're going to have shuttle service as well. So just to make it as convenient as possible for persons coming down to King Garden Bay.
Additionally, she took the time to encourage persons to come out to the events that have been specifically curated for residents.
I think persons take advantage of it. Come out, have good, clean, amazing fun. And I think if we just look a bit further into it, it's really good for our economy. So once we come out and support, this trickles down to many persons. As we know, for the entire weekend, we have our ladies who are looking forward to looking great. The barbers will be full. Persons will have to buy outfits. So economically, this is economic growth for our community in general.
Understood.
So it's not just about having fun, but you'll be contributing to our economy as well.
For the full interview, visit all 284 media platforms. The Ministry of Communications and Works, in collaboration with the BVI Airports Authority, has launched a public survey to gather input on the proposed expansion of the Terrence B. Lettsome International Airport. Minister, the Honorable Kai M. Reimer, emphasized the importance of community engagement in this significant infrastructure project. He said, and I quote, "We have pledged to keep the public informed as they are a vital stakeholder in the process of the airport expansion. The survey aims to collect valuable insights from various stakeholders, including the general public." Mrs. Elvia Smith-Buduru, Permanent Secretary in the Ministry of Communications and Works, explained that the information gathered will play a crucial role in shaping the strategic direction of the project. This initiative is part of the ministry's ongoing efforts to maintain transparency and involve the community in major infrastructure developments. Residents and interested parties are encouraged to participate in the survey, which can be accessed online. The results will contribute to the business case for the airport expansion, potentially impacting the future of air travel and, of course, economic development in the British Virgin Islands. Viewers, that is it for today's News Roundup. Be sure to follow us for your daily news updates at 284media.com and like us on Facebook at 284media and 284BVI on Instagram. You've been watching 284 Media, and I'm Ron Grant. I will see you again tomorrow, delivering your daily dose of local, regional, and international content. Have a safe and enjoyable evening. A happy Monday's wish to all. Goodbye.
Start the year off with more. More speed, more downloading, more savings, and more fire. CCT Fire Fiber Internet gives you the speed you need to keep the whole family connected. Packages starting at $119 with speeds from 300 megabytes per second, super fast, unlimited downloads, even more reliable connectivity, plus free live streaming TV for the family to enjoy. Sign up for the absolute best fiber internet service in the BVI, CCT Fire, and pay no installation fee. Plus, get CCT Live TV for free. You deserve more. Get more with CCT. Life Unlimited.